Why hello all of you beautiful people out there and my loyal minions. It's your hypnogod Mastermind Fred Lee here with another Fred Talk. Before we get on with this episode, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to bring that bell icon so you don't miss out on a brand new episode. Let's face it, we all get mad when people in our lives make stupid mistakes. Whether it's at home, the office, or even complete strangers. We all make mistakes. However, it's much easier to point out the mistake of others than the mistakes of our own doing. What's worse is when smart people make stupid mistakes. If you're in the smart category, it can be super embarrassing when you make stupid mistakes in public. Let's take a deep dive into why smart people make stupid mistakes. According to the research, people make mistakes primarily because of these 7 reasons. Stress, rushing or urgency, too much information, concerned with fitting in, fixed on a specific outcome, being outside their comfort zone, being in the presence of an authority. Let's take a look at how we can learn to minimize each of them and have you perform at a much higher level. Starting with stress. We've all been there. If you're stressed, it's easy to make mistakes. To help reduce these mistakes, spend some time meditating, creating a set of morning rituals so you can plan your day more effectively, and do some deep breathing exercises to also help lessen the stress that you feel and also to make few dumb mistakes as you live longer, minimizing the cortisol in your system, as well as just being calm. Because remember, less stress equals a longer life. Now I want you to think to a time when you were rushing out the door trying to make it to work on time, or school, or wherever you need to be. It's really easy to leave your notes for your work presentation or forget to bring your lunch or a gift. By minimizing rushing, using the following simple tactics such as getting up earlier, creating a schedule, and maximizing the time you get each morning, you can rush less by doing more. In this day and age, we're bombarded with information everywhere we go. There's never been more information on every subject ever. But sometimes too much information can make life harder rather than easier. Instead of looking for another book or another how-to guide, filter out the information coming in and focus on your most important task each day. Smash that out, and the rest of the day is a downhill smooth sailing journey. Most people want to fit in and be accepted by others way too much, especially nowadays where likes, clicks, and all sorts of social media which promotes vanity is present. Instead, be bold enough to be yourself. Not only will you attract the right people in your life, you'll also be much happier. Don't conform and join those trends, but be original, be yourself, and have fun doing it. No need to be ashamed of who you are. And sometimes we want very specific results. And when something else happens, we get flustered and make stupid mistakes. Don't be so concerned with the outcome and instead focus on getting it right, even if the outcome isn't as originally planned. Now, almost always you have to leave your comfort zone for growth. But if you find yourself doing it too frequently and not being confident with your skills, mistakes are bound to happen. While you shouldn't avoid the comfort zone, make sure you are prepared for every eventuality each time you do something outside of your comfort zone. Now, the easiest example of making stupid mistakes under the presence of an authority would be having a cop car following you on the road. It's natural for people to make stupid mistakes that they normally wouldn't make. Quit letting authority figures bother you. Take a deep breath, relax, and I'm confident you'll avoid making a stupid mistake that could cost you. Remind yourself of everything you've overcome so far, even to get to this point. This is nothing. Remember, making mistakes is a part of life. Don't beat yourself up. If you find yourself making the occasional mistake, it's a human trait that every single person possesses. But if you find yourself making them a habit, try and identify if one of those 7 causes is the reason. Then work on eliminating it from your own life for more consistency. You can even learn more about how to do so by looking back at some of the other previous episodes of this podcast, and also from the Live Like a Boss series, which this podcast kind of took over in essence, since you're going to get some of that stuff here as well. My name is Fred Lee, and thank you for listening to my Fred Talk.